Are we live?
Yeah, it says they're live.
Okay, good. It said there was an error. How are we doing, everybody? This is the new show called the Imaginarium. We're going to get into some technical things. We're going to have some fun. We're going to learn about different projects, and as the name says, we're going to use our imagination to build this metaverse app that Moonboy Inc. is going to be known for decades. So let's get into it. We got Ghost in the background. Going to pull him up, and let's see if I can get him up here. And we've got Alvin from Sitecoin. Alvin from Sitecoin. They are going to be one of the first projects that we implement, and we kind of work out details of how they are going to be implemented into our metaverse, how we're going to make their project and our project work together, and so we can, introduce them and what they do to as many people as possible, because we want to reach as many people as we can. All right, here we go. Let's see. Bam. That's not how I want it to look. That's how I want it to look right there. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Alvin? How we doing?
Life is good. I hope everybody is being safe in these times. The scammers are out in full force. The hackers are out in full force. So protect yourself, protect your wallet. Don't give out your seed phrases. I'm seeing a lot of scam activities lately. So protect yourself, and hello to everybody there.
And protect your women.
That too.
Always. Always. That's what a man should do. And I don't give a damn if these feminists want to say something or not. A man should protect his woman. Good call, Ghost. No matter what the case may be, she might be able to do it herself, but you try first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yeah. This is something new that we're doing. We have on the Moon Crew channel, we're going to have a few new shows that we're doing, and each one of them is going to have a different purpose and a different way of going about things. The Imaginarium. How I am imagining the Imaginarium going is, the purpose for this show is to work out everything that we're going to do in this metaverse while we're building it. We're going to have projects on like Alvin, Sitecoin, the way they help people. We're going to have them on, and the reason for having them here in the Imaginarium is for us as project owners and the chat, our community, to be able to figure out the best way to go about things. We want to know what you want. We want to know how it's going to work best for you. Every different project that we talk to is going to be different, so their implementation in the metaverse is going to be different. And like I said, we need the owners to talk it out, and why not do it live in front of the chat, so that way we can get our community's input live, because you can't get any more transparent than we're going to be. You're going to know what you're getting in the metaverse before it comes out. Before we're ready to go, you're going to know. So the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of explain some of the basics of what our metaverse is going to entail, at least to the level where it relates to, for example, Alvin and his project, and how we can implement that and blend these communities, because that's what it's all about. You blend communities together. That way you don't have any back and forth and drama between communities. You befriend them. You don't give them hell. That's just not, it never works. So in our metaverse, there's so many details, we can't go over them all, but like I said, I'm going to go over kind of some of the things that will relate to what we're talking about in the Imaginarium. So when we implement other projects, the way it kind of works is, we're going to have a world. We're going to have worlds that you can build. It's on a level of, like, not Sim City, but I'm just putting you in the mind frame. So you're going to have a world that you can build. Everybody's going to have their own world, their own land. They can increase their land. They can increase their space to do things, whether it be free or they get it in giveaways, or they pay for extra. you can do all that, and you pay for extra with Moonboy token inside the metaverse. Inside of those spaces, there's going to be personal spaces for every single user. There's also going to be actual business spaces that are owned and ran by Moonboy Inc. and the projects that we partner with. So, for example, we'll have a certain city where the campus is going to be, our educational campus. Around that, you're going to have all these businesses, all these projects that you can go into. They're going to have events for you to see. They're going to have their own shows. They're going to have products that you can buy. They're going to have information, and it's all going to relate to the real world, because what is the purpose of having a metaverse if it doesn't relate to the real world? If you're just going in there to get away, that's okay. That's fantastic. But if you want it to relate to what you're doing in real life, this is where you're going to need to be. This is where your project needs to come and make a stand, because a lot of times it's hard to relate anything that is video game-esque to real life. But we're going to change all that. We're going to change absolutely every bit of that. So inside of these cities, inside of these business scapes that we're going to have, also people are going to be able to have, I don't know exactly how to put it, because once again, this is what the Imaginarium is for. I already have the base idea of everything, but people will be able to have and put other companies' businesses on their property if they want. If there's something that they're very into, or they're a part of the project, or they feel like it is something that interests them, and the people that would come there, they would be interested in, they can put these different types of shops, almost like a franchise, on their property. And anybody that goes in there from their property, they get a cut of everything that happens, because it's almost like a franchise where they can put somebody can put your store, for example, Sitecoin, on their property, and any products, anything that happens or goes on inside of there, the person gets a cut, as long as it's from, their world, their link from their world, so it's kind of like you can have your business in the business scape areas, but you can also franchise them out, so people don't always have to go there. If there's someone has a space that is busy and a lot of people come, some companies might want to utilize that. They might want to get in there and have that available right at somebody's fingertips, and visually be able to see these companies. So that's kind of what the Imaginarium is going to be about. It's going to be about how do we implement projects individually into the metaverse. And one of the bigger aspects of the Imaginarium is, I don't want to say job fair, because it's not what it is, but in a similar sense, what we're going to do is we're going to have people, developers, creators, game creators, builders, all these people that we already have some, but all the people that we need to add in behind the scenes of Moonboy Inc. to build this and make this the greatest thing anybody has ever seen. We're going to do that here on the Imaginarium live with people, so people can see what's going on. People can talk to the people that want to be a part of this project and help us build it out. And no, they don't all have to show their face. You can use your PFP. It's fine. Not everybody wants to be doxxed, and especially if you're a part of the project, you're an employee, and you don't want to be doxxed, but you want to show your work and help build this into the greatest thing ever. Why not do it in front of everybody? Why not get their opinions? Because really what matters is the user. The experience of the user is the only thing that matters at the top of the list. Everything else is secondary. So what I want to do now is I want to get into Sitecoin. I want to talk to Alvin and let him kind of, we've spoken to him on the Moon Crew show before, and he explained his project, but I'm going to let him have a few minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We want to let him have a few minutes to kind of describe again what his project is, what they do, and then we're just going to have a good time talking about together and with the chat what they think would be a good idea, how to implement that into our metaverse, what would work. And then later behind the scenes, we're going to take all this input and we're going to put it together and we're going to create something fantastic for everybody. So Alvin, thank you for being here. Tell us about Sitecoin and what you guys do for people. I'm excited.
Before one question though, before Alvin starts. Alvin, did you pass the pre-screening interview with Moonboy? And have you passed your drug test?
Questionable.
Okay, go ahead. Please tell us about you, sir.
Hello to everybody out there. I'm Alvin. I'm the main dev on the Sitecoin project. It's very important for everybody to see that I'm real. We use a lot of AI generated material. We got called the fakes a lot because everybody thinks that we're just not real people behind the scenes doing this work. So I'm Alvin. If anybody wants to get to know me, know about my project, email me, get a hold of me in any one of our social medias, our website, that's sitecoin.net. So I'm going to break it up into two sections here. First, I'm going to talk about Canacoin. Canacoin's the actual corporation that's incorporated out of Alberta, Canada. So we're registered there to do business. We do have a business number. So anything that we buy for people that do need like gas, groceries, bills, we've even helped with payments on like mortgages and rent, just so people can make ends meet. Anything that we get a receipt for, we submit that for income tax time. We get that money back. It goes back into the project and goes back into helping people. So that's Canacoin. Now there's Sitecoin. Sitecoin is it's a DeFi project. It just got listed yesterday on tickertrending.com. We're very, very proud about that. So if anybody has any questions, it's splashed across all of our social media. Our website is sitecoin.net. And of course, all of our social media is on, there's links on our webpage as well. So yeah, it was a big deal getting listed yesterday. I was back and forth with the development team and the programmers for tickertrending.com. So to see that actually getting listed last night and all of the bugs worked through, we're ecstatic. We can't thank everybody enough for being part of our process, being part of the project, aiding us in any way, dropping us little messages of like, hey, you guys are doing a good job, keep up the good work, or we're very proud of this project, how do we help? Well, we're really excited to also be partnering with Moonboy in their upcoming their project that they're doing. We're really excited about it. The problem we're having right now is time, but we're getting close to the end of our project that I'm really busy with. So once we're done that, we're 100% committed to doing business with everybody and as many people as we can. But we're focused first on Moonboy, getting that nailed down. From there, we'll scale out. A couple of other things. We have Bitcoin miners, Caspa miners, Dogecoin miners now. All of those rewards, they go back into our project as a buy on our own coin. So all these miners, they're going to keep going. We're not going to shut them off. We're going to keep on scaling as we go. Our project will always grow because there's always rewards. So even in a little bit of a crash, there's going to be buys on our project just because that's how our programs work. All these rewards get to a certain level, then we do a buy on our own chart. So your product is safe, your coin is safe, your investment is safe with us.
Fantastic. And yeah, like I want to kind of throw in something there from the beginning of what you were talking about, the AI stuff. AI is a tool. If you're a project and you're not using AI, come on, dude, what are you doing? I mean, AI can do the job of 2 or 3 graphic designers, and it saves you time and money. If you cannot be a frugal business person, what are you doing? You've chosen the wrong profession. So AI is just a fantastic tool. So I want to give props to anybody that does it and does it successfully. If people call you fake because of it, say, I'm not fake. I am smart. I am using tools that work to my advantage. The hell with those people.
Yeah, we got called out a number of times. Like we're not personal enough, and well, like here we are. Like I'm right here. I'm not a fake. If anybody wants to email us, call us. Like I'm willing to talk one-on-one with anybody that's interested because I'm here. And yeah, you got to be able to implement AI because it makes your workload very minimal these days. It does so much for you. You can program it to do anything, and as just you got to have it part of your business sense, or your business is not going to catch this bull run that we're part of.
Absolutely, absolutely, and like I don't know how to word this. Like, I guess I can just say, like, if you're a small team in the beginning, you use the tools that work for you. You use what you can, and you do it professionally and honestly. So yeah, if you're a small team, kind of like we are, we're building, but you're a lot smaller team and you have to use these tools. So don't worry about these people. Those are the people that you know aren't going to buy anyway. Just brush them off, ignore them, and they will fade into the distance. You just continue working and busting ass. That's how you do. So let me see. All right, so what you're telling me is Canacoin is a corporation that it's the business behind the actual token and the things that it's doing, correct? Okay. So, and you're using miners and different aspects to help boost your business revenue and increase the value of your project through the token. I get that part. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So because Canacoin's a legal company, and then we can write off things like our power bills and our usages. So any power that we have that we use for our miners, we get our power bill, of course, every single month. We submit that into our expenses, and then we get that money back. And because we pay a lot of taxes, we have this thing called carbon tax here in Canada. It's the stupidest money grab ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's what it is.
So what we're doing is we're taking that money back. We're putting it into our miners. We're upgrading our miners on a weekly basis, a monthly basis. Our cloud miners are absolutely phenomenal. I wouldn't have imagined what kind of returns that we're getting on our Bitcoin cloud miners. It's absolutely phenomenal. And we actually we have a couple of more miners on order. And what I'd like to do is maybe a giveaway in the future that maybe we can do like a 24-hour mining session. You send us your Bitcoin address, we'll mine to your Bitcoin address for maybe 24 hours, maybe even a week. Just that's how much we want to do business with people.
That's fantastic. I'm going to get into the chat in just a bit and say hey to you guys. But
hey,
I
Alvin,
into the
Mike and I have a question. Mike would never ask this, but I think I should. Mike wants to know that since you get the tax deductions, we want to forward you all of our bills, our mortgage payments, and our APS bill, and just we just want to be loved. We want to be taken care of.
Well,
I was wondering where you were going with that. Just so you know, my mouse was hovering over the remove from stage button, so kiss my ass.
That's kind of sort of what Canacoin is all about. If you look at the company profile and the website, what we do is somebody needs help for a week. You want to miss a payment, you can't afford it. Get a hold of us. We can make that payment and write it off.
What if somebody wants to cash out all their tokens? Can you help us hire a hitman?
So that's another good thing. That it really is like we don't pay the tax on that. For the corporate side of things, we don't pay the tax on the withdrawals on any crypto.
How do you do that?
It's through our tax system, the way it's structured.
In Canada, is that what you mean?
With the corporation and with Canada, yeah.
Okay. So it's a mix of so the way you set up the business and it's okay. I got you. Well, I'm gonna get into the chat in just a second, but we have this one question. This is what I want to kind of explain what we're doing here, because the Imaginarium is a show with its own purpose. I mentioned that at the beginning. Are we talking crypto, or is this just to show the project? Craig, your answer is yes, because we're not trying to really shield the project, but it is a byproduct of that. We're explaining different projects that we bring onto the Imaginarium, and different developers and people that want to be included in building Moonboy Inc. and the metaverse. And then once we learn about what they are, we're going to talk about their ideas live, open chat, just whatever. And we're going to try to figure out what each company and each owner and each person, how they think that they could help the metaverse or be implemented into the metaverse, like Sitecoin. So you get a little bit of both. But the main purpose of this is to build the metaverse and do it with the help of the Moon Crew and everybody in here. And we're going to do it openly, live, transparent in front of everybody, so you know what you're getting before the metaverse comes out, because it's all about the quality of the user experience. If we can't make it correct, why do it at all? That's just the way I run life. If you can't do something correct, don't waste your damn time on it. So I'm going to get into the chat real quick and say hey to everybody, Alvin, and then we're going to just kind of talk about what, while I'm going through the chat, I want the chat to think about it. If we have, when we have this metaverse and we're having these places, and you just learned kind of some of the things that Sitecoin does, and if you want to know more information, just ask here. We're going to lay it out in front of you, and everything, like I said, transparency. So if you guys can think about how we could implement this into the metaverse. I already have a few ideas, and it's going to happen, but I want to know everybody's ideas so we can make it the best that it can be. So while I'm going through the chat and saying hey to everybody, think about your ideas of what you think would work, how you think Sitecoin could be cool inside of the metaverse, helping people in the real world, but getting access to it from the metaverse. So I'm going to come through the chat. I'm going to start at the top, so this might take just a little bit to say hey to everybody, but whatever. I'm in no rush, and as long as you guys are in no rush, we're on the same freaking page. What's up, Fairground? Sam, you guys are always in here. We appreciate you guys. Amber, how are you doing? What's up, Cheese? JR, that's right, absolutely. Hit the like button. That should be a given. I mean, it's free. Look, if you're in here and we take up 5 minutes of your time and you enjoy being here for a few minutes, it's worth clicking a button. If you can't raise your right finger, or lefty if you're a lefty, if you can't raise your finger and click a button, you shouldn't have clicked on the page. Hit the like button. Have some respect. Anyway, sorry, I'm real. I don't care. I try not to hurt people's feelings, but if they're sensitive, that's not my fault. So, and they're right, JR. Did I say hey, Cheese? If not, what's up, Cheese? We got Tim Shea in the house. Tim Shea in the house saying hey to everybody. The mayor of crypto. I like that name, dude. That is a good way to be known. The mayor of crypto. I don't know why. It's smooth to me. I like it. Who else we got in here? We got about 17 people. If anybody's not talking in the chat, then say hey. We'll say hey to you. We want your opinion on things. So, yep. And Craig, we talked to you just a second ago. What's up, buddy? That's right. Saying hey to the Babs family. What's up, Coochie boy? How are you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. Man, it's good to see your name on the screen, dude. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're back, man. You're always fun to talk to, and I like listening to you in spaces, man, because you got some excitement, son. You got some excitement. Who else we got in here? Shazam. Who is this? Prince of Blocks. What's going on, buddy? How are we doing today? How are we doing? Got this new show thing going on. We're going to have a few other shows coming on the Moon Crew channel because we're kind of spreading it out. What's up, Franco? How's it going, dude? We're kind of spreading out the knowledge, and we want every aspect of what we're doing to be slightly separate. It'll be on the same channel, but we want to separate it. So once again, transparency. you know what you're getting before you come to the show. If you come to the Imaginarium, you know what we're talking about. If you come to the Moon Crew show, you know it's updates and chilling with the crew. Once I get my trading show up, it's going to be called Trading in a Movie or Trading in a Movie. Trading a movie. There you go. Trading a movie. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to be watching a movie and trading, and you guys just talk to me, and we'll talk about the trades. That's pretty much what it is. I'll give you the link.
What kind of movies are you going to be watching?
Well, they're going to be not dirty movies. What it's going to be is
I was just
and anyway, one of the cool things is for some reason on my YouTube feed, I get DVD quality movies that just came out.
Don't say this out loud.
And I don't know how. Hey, look, it doesn't matter. I'm already there's a time frame where they stop listening in YouTube videos. By the way, just so you know, so that's why I save this for later. But yeah, so I'm going to be watching newer movies, good quality movies. I'm not going to show them on YouTube, but I am going to give you the link, and I'm going to let you know when I'm starting the movie. So that way, if you want to watch the movie with me, you can watch it when I start the movie, and we're going to be watching the trades. And we're just going to be going through and playing with the charts.
Popcorn together too?
If you want, I can get some popcorn. Now
blankets and teddy bears?
That's all on you if you want to put on a Snuggie while you hang out with me. That's fine.
That's so nice
That's
of
fine.
you.
I mean,
Alvin,
hey,
do you care to join
that's what
us?
I was thinking. Dude, I'm pretty sure he's going to be there. He's going to be there. He's always more than welcome to hop up. Always more than welcome to hop up. That's right. That mayor of crypto. That's right, Tim. What's up, Holmes? How you doing, man? What's up, buddy? I appreciate you coming in, saying hey. That's right. Thank you for coming. Coochie boy. Thank you for coming. I want to do some spaces with you, Coochie. Want to get on and get some projects in there and have your opinion and see what's going on. So we'll work on that, and we'll talk about it and see what we can do. Are you gonna sing with us? Because who knows? I might throw on the new Willy Wonka movie. I got halfway through that today, and I was just like, it's kind of a kid's movie. It's not as cool as the original.
Nothing beats the original, bro. Nothing beats the original.
Yeah, Gene Wilder had that. He took that hands down, But now look. I did like the Johnny Depp version. Just so you know, I did like it because I like Johnny Depp. He is a crazy ass dude. So I like him. But this new one, it's a little more adolescent, if I can use that word. That's right. Dude, imagine me and Coochie boy on a live just smooth talking, play some jazz in the background, and what kind of project you working on today, buddy, and blah blah blah. You know that's gonna be fun. I'm down for it.
I went to the grocery store today and bought me some milk.
Yeah, it didn't. I'm just wondering how the I don't like it when new movies switch up important things. You remember Sluggo? I think that was his name. Slug something, the bad guy in Willy Wonka. I don't care if he's a black guy, but in the first movie he was a white guy. Now he's a black guy. I'm like,
it's funny you should say that. So there's two movies.
Sense.
There's two movies coming out that I'm really intrigued to watch, and it's with one of my favorite actors, Adam Sandler. He's redoing the golf movie.
Bagger Vance. What are you talking about?
No. I have a brain fart.
Happy Gilmore?
Yes, he's doing Happy Gilmore 2 with Netflix. He's doing Flubber.
Another Flubber?
Yeah.
We'll see. That's gonna be hard to do. The original was kind of cool from black and white.
You can't beat out Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams was a good one. It was a good one.
I bought Netflix after last night. Like it crashed like hard.
What was it? What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I don't know about Netflix after last night because it crashed hard. The feeds, Netflix shit to bed last night because of this Mike Tyson fight.
I
Man,
heard about
Netflix
that. I
had
heard about
more
that.
views than any streaming service in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was trying to watch the
Yeah.
fight because I couldn't get it on Netflix. So I went on to YouTube, obviously, because that's your next go-to, right? And every single person that was streaming the fight, it crashed, crashed.
Mm.
But I said, hell with it, and I just went to bed. I got home late anyways.
Yeah. Look, it sounds almost like sounds like Netflix is becoming the Solana of TV shows and movies. Just, shutting down all the damn time. Yeah, I haven't had Netflix in a while. Hey, Soul Train, what's up, buddy? I appreciate you stopping by. This is the Imaginarium, and this is where and how we are building this metaverse app with the community. That being said, I want to kind of get in now to Alvin. And remember, this is open chat. This is free to speak your mind, throw out ideas. 10 ideas, one of them works, 9 don't. That is a great way to do things. So if anything you want to say that doesn't work, I'm going to say a bunch of those things too. The chat's going to have shit that doesn't work. What's up, 2-Bit? How you doing, man? This is a new show called The Imaginarium, and if you haven't heard about what we're doing here, check it out, dude. Check it out. But I want to get in, Alvin, to what are your ideas? What do you think? Because I'll give you kind of idea of what I think, and then you just you tell me what you think, and then the chat. Let's brainstorm. Exactly. Wow, you took the words out of my mouth, Amber. Let's brainstorm. So, what I'm thinking is, you're helping people in certain situations. So one thing, just one aspect is in our business scape and in the stores that we'll just mention it this way, in the stores that you create or that we create and put in the metaverse for you. Inside of that, one of the good things that I think would be great is people can go in there and sign up for specific things. Or let's say, for example, or let's say Prince of Blocks. He comes into your store, and one of his neighbors down the street, I'm saying negative shit. I hope nobody this happens to nobody. But let's say Prince of Block knows somebody down the street, his house burned down. He's living in a hotel right now, and he's spending all his money on a hotel because they're expensive.
By the beach.
He wants to. Well, I mean, look, hotels are expensive when you're normally just paying regular rent. So, like, let's say Prince of Blocks wants to help him out, but he can't. He doesn't have the ability, but he has the mindset and the heart to help him. He goes to your store. He signs up and says, "Hey, we have this person." He explains the situation. He just asks for help. Anything you can do to help this guy. And there you go. There's the intro to helping people from the metaverse to the real world. What do you think about that? And elaborate. Like, give me some ideas. What are you thinking? Because I think this is going to be fantastic for both of our projects.
I think it's a good way to get exposure out there. And, right now, like, if you know the price of groceries, the price of gas, people are finding it hard to make ends meet. We see it all the time. We see it every day. We see people reaching out to us asking for help, and we're glad to help. But we can't help everybody because there's just so many people like asking for help in some way or another. Not that that's a bad thing. It just shows the signs of the times right now. Inflation, even though inflation is coming down, like the price of groceries is not coming down. You go to a store here in Southern Canada, you're paying $50 for a little steak. You're paying $75 for a medium-sized turkey. With Christmas coming up, it's the most depressing time of the year for a lot of people just because they can't afford to make it. So what I was thinking, I've been thinking about it while I was at the mine here for the past couple of weeks, is in the store, what we can do is like maybe have a digital turkey or something digital, like, okay, we want to buy this to help somebody out. And those that go directly back into the project somehow, because I believe the native currency in the metaverse is going to be Moonboy token. Is that correct?
Absolutely. There will be an actual exchange inside of the metaverse all over the place. It'll be a bank that you can go to and exchange whatever tokens you have for Moonboy, because everything bought and sold, all services, all products will be bought and sold by Moonboy. So yes, absolutely.
So what I was also thinking is we'd like to have maybe a wall where people put down their Ethereum address. And what we can do is mine to that address for a week, anywhere from 1 day to a week, whatever. And that's another way that we can help people out, because right now all the miners that we have, they're going towards purchases of our own coin, and it's working out pretty good. We're hitting new all-time highs every day, and today we're at $155,000 market cap, so we're growing pretty good. And we still want to reach out and help people. So if that's a possibility that we can mine to somebody's wallet, whether it be ASPA, Bitcoin, or Dogecoin, we're happy to do that. We're happy to reach out, because we're doing pretty good here. Like, we're not millionaires by any sense of the means, but we also like helping people as well. So there's that possibility of having that structure in there somehow, that, okay, well, let's mine to your wallet, depending on whichever coin it is that you want. And there's other things I was thinking about, like different tabs for different kinds of donations. We can write things off. We can put it right back into Moonboy. There's just so many things that we can do. Like, the possibilities right now are endless, because like a metaverse, you can do anything.
Yeah, and like you've explained it a few times to me and to the Moon Crew on our shows, that there's different avenues and aspects of how Sitecoin creates funds. So that's fantastic. So you're talking about, maybe have a bulletin board of, people that, that they can tell us what they need. They can tell us what's going on. And we behind the scenes, or this would be you behind the scenes, would order that in as best as you can of importance. And then, this for a few days will go directly to this wallet, this one for a week, or however the case may be. I really like that idea. It's direct to them. There is no middleman. You don't even have to mine it, send it to a wallet, then send it to theirs. It goes straight there from creation. Correct?
Yeah, right from start to finish. It takes anybody out. There's no fees involved. So, like, there's that aspect of it. Another thing we can do is we can take some of our minor rewards, buy a gift card, and then send it to whoever it is that needs it or wants it or wins it or whatever. There's also what we did before was somebody in a completely different country, complete different country. They needed food because they had nothing. And, I believe them. They showed me a lot of what they didn't have. I actually knew these people for quite a while, so I knew they weren't very wealthy, at all. They had nothing. So what we did with some of our minor rewards, we paid for groceries online, and they went to go pick it up. So, like, there's that aspect, as well as, like, maybe having a store inside your metaverse, with that possibility as well. But there's just so much we can do.
There is so much. That's why I wanted to create the Imaginarium, to be able to figure this out. And I want to go ahead and take this opportunity right now to let everybody know the Imaginarium is how we're going to use the community to build our metaverse and incorporate the ideas of the community and other projects. But Alvin and we are going to have our own show that's separate from the Imaginarium. Its sole purpose is to talk to other projects. They have to help people in the real world. That is the sole purpose of this show. Me and Alvin, Ghost will be there too, but Alvin is going to be there because his coin does that. But
I don't want him there.
Well, you don't have to be there either, buddy.
He's mean.
Dude, I don't think I've ever heard him even have a mean tone.
He took my lunch money.
Yeah, well, he just said he'll give it back to you. Yeah, he said bring it. He was like guns out, sun's out, guns out, buddy.
Hey,
Let's go.
Alvin, can you do me a favor? Can you walk out your front door and just practice falling down? I'll be right there.
You stupid. That was good. That was good. But no, we're gonna have a show that is completely separate. We haven't come up with a name yet. Well, me and Alvin are gonna work on that. But its sole purpose is to talk to projects that help people in the real world in some way, and we're going to talk about
I got a name.
Yeah, how they would help implement to our metaverse and be a part of what Moonboy Inc. is building here, and Alvin Sitecoin is a part of. What is it?
I got a name.
I got a name too. It's called Michael. What's yours?
Crypto Care.
But what if it's not a crypto project?
You're promoting it as a crypto, which your project is going to donate and do stuff. So if you call it Crypto Care, you can actually promote it that we care part of our projects with doing multiple donations.
That is a very good idea. Put that on the list.
Like a
Absolutely.
Big C on your chest and shoot that out of your chest.
Alvin, bro, don't ever do that again. You're done.
But that was a good idea. Like, like just have the picture of like Superman there.
And the reason why I say Crypto Care or Crypto Cares is because you can piggyback off of so many different levels with that.
Yeah, you can.
For an example, let's say Alvin's token hits 2 zeros, 2-2, and Moonboy hits 2 zeros and 2-2, and we both get together and say, let's pull $100,000 out of each project and do a donation-a-thon.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Another thing I was thinking about is like, did we want to partner with other projects that are like on the Solana network, or because Ethereum is running up so much, like these projects that are on Ethereum?
I'm going to piggyback off of that, Alvin, because I actually talked to Mike about this 6 months ago.
All right.
The whole idea with having other projects, part of that is they also have to meet our group's guidelines. So Mike and I were talking a little bit a while ago, if you remember the conversation, that when we start partnering up with certain people, we're going to have NDAs signed and we're going to have partnership agreements. But I think the main people that we start with, we all have to have a code of conduct and rules and regulations. And all of those other projects that are going to be part of this have to meet that criteria.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to be standards for quality, service.
Right?
Go ahead. What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Because you're on the base Ethereum, is that correct?
No. Well, not even that. It doesn't matter what platform, whether it's Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. It's more of a persona and a stereotype of what we're looking for, because there's a lot of fake people out there and there's a lot of real people. I don't want just one project coming in that's going to be like, okay, we're going to do this, and then 4 months later they disappear. It's either we do this for 10, 15, 20 years and we make it as a family venture and we do it together as a team. We put money together as a team. We do donations as a team. We do a Christmas charity as a team, where once those guidelines have been met, where Alvin says, hey, I want to do $25,000 every Christmas. Moonboy has to say, you know what, I like that too, where we donate $25,000. Because at that point, you're getting quality, not quantity.
Absolutely. There has to be a standard. And that's going to be something during the sign-on for every project. But what you were talking about, Alvin, absolutely. It doesn't matter. We're not chain racists. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. Crypto is crypto. Some chains are better than others. Yes. Are we going to talk about that? Maybe. But we're not going to down a project, or we're not going to not involve a project because they're on a different chain than ours. That doesn't matter. That,
We're just
to
not going to
me,
involve them if they can't meet the guidelines. I mean, I
correct.
don't want to. I don't want to have some project come in that sounds good, and then 6 months later, there's a rug or there's issues. Like, I don't want that. Like, whatever we decide to do, we do. Like, if it's Thanksgiving, we all agree.
Go ahead. I was just pointing
We
out a comment.
we all agree. Okay, it's Thanksgiving. Um, Prevail, Sitecoin, Moonboy, Paul, we all contribute $1,000, and we buy multiple families Thanksgiving meals. Like, there's a lot of things that we can do, but what gets done, everybody's gonna have to do it on an equal level of partnership.
Yeah, there has to be a standard, and there has to be, that's going to be part of the process. We're going to have to set up standards for people to join that understand that, they're not just going to be there and we advertise them for free, and that's all that
What we
happens.
what we ask for is donations when we do our donation drive. Like, if Alvin comes to Mike and me and says, "Hey, you know what? It's Christmas. We're going to be putting 25 grand aside for a bunch of families. Did you guys want to contribute?" Hey, you know what? Yes. That means everybody's going to have to do it.
Absolutely. Look at this comment right here. Not to cut you off, Alvin. Coochie Boy says, my project is to provide support for the efforts of Dr. Jane Goodall Institute. If you guys do not know who she is, you're just not a nerd enough, so you need to work on that. I may be interested in incorporating DGen Apes token into your vision. We may be interested in incorporating DGen Apes into our vision as well. We can have a joint vision. That's the point. Blending communities, because I want my community to know yours and vice versa, and I want everybody to help. So that's fantastic, Coochie Boy. When we get into this, don't forget, we're going to be having this show, the Imaginareum, and you'll probably be more a part of mine and Alvin's show, where we talk about real world help. The what they were, what Ghost was like, crypto cares, that type of name type deal. That's probably where you're going to come into play, because you're really wanting to help somewhere. So that sounds fantastic. But I appreciate.
I mean, we can't change everybody's lives, but if we did something stupid like an electrical bill run, one weekend we ran, hey, you know what? We're putting together $2,500 and we're going to give away, to help people with their electric bills. There's just a lot of things that we can do with not a ton of money, but just a little bit each time to help everybody. But if you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different projects together, that money adds up quickly.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it as well. So, like, we actually have a lot of miners now working for Sitecoin. What we can do is also, like, have a piggy bank in your metaverse that these rewards go to, and then we can even use funding some of these families that need food or gas or groceries. Or
It's funny you say that, Alvin, because I was thinking something similar about that. So you know how it, and I'm not getting into religion at all, but I'm going to get on the subject. So I'm Jewish. In our culture, you just write a check, you put it in an envelope, or you give cash, and nobody talks about what the amount is. In other religions, you put it in the dish, or in other religions, you donate it to an organization. You could also do like a dust platform. You know how crypto.com has a dust exchange? So if you have like, 0.000 something, let's just say a question pops up when somebody does a transfer or a buy or sell and says, hey, you have 0.000078 in dust. Would you like to convert that into a donation towards this organization? And we can run those donations through the metaverse. And it's only as an option. It's not required. It's not a necessity. But that would add up quickly.
Yeah, it actually would. So another thing I ran into with some of these people that we've helped out over the past years, some of them don't have crypto wallets. Some of them don't know how to withdraw crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just emailing them money, so or Western Union or something like that. So
you can do e-cards now. MasterCard and Visa and Amex now have e-cards now that come with a scanner on your phone, and you just scan it, and then it automatically runs like you're touching your card or your phone or your watch to the credit card machine or whatever it is.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
If we put that into one of these stores somehow, that we have that access to switch Moonboy token directly to like an e-card or what Western Union transition or email money transfer. If we have that in there somehow, it saves so much headache for switching crypto into cash, buying the cards.
And then what's going to be benefit for both of our projects is your nonprofit. We're finishing up our nonprofit stuff. So, I mean, it's all that stuff. I mean, we can do so many different things as a community and go from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Endless possibilities.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good project. It's going to be a great project. And the thing is, like, it's going to last a long time because I hope none of us are leaving this world anytime soon. It's just, I think it's gain popularity as we grow.
Absolutely. Hey, JR, thank you for stopping in. Come check out our other shows when we have them. We'll have some new stuff coming up, but I appreciate you stopping by, buddy, and bring some friends next time.
Right on. So I was just going to say, because we got listed yesterday, and this we also renounced our contract. Like, things are looking really good for Sitecoin. We're going to celebrate getting listed with doing a giveaway. So whoever sends me their ETH wallet first to my X account that's splashed all over our social media, whoever sends me their ETH wallet account gets a giveaway of $100 today.
Everyone or the first one?
And the first one.
The first one. Okay, I was going to say, but like, I've got 7 wallets that I want to put in the mix.
Hey, did I just hear Alvin was giving away $100? Hey, bro, Mike's got 7. I think I've got 6 or 8. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's help. Let's help. Right. Hey, you know what, Alvin? You help me and Mike help us.
That's a closed circle right there. What were you saying, man?
Whoever sends me their ETH wallet first to my X inbox.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no. Here's the deal. I get this. I'm gonna round this out. We're not gonna give you any information. You're gonna have to go search for it yourself. You need to go find it. Yeah, find it. The first person to do it, to put in the damn work, he's gonna give you $100 of what, ETH, or what are we talking?
It's got to be
I like all that Easter egg stuff. You can do so many things with Easter eggs. So many.
Yeah. Hold on. What kind of wallet did you say, Alvin?
It's an ETH wallet. As long as it's ETH, and it could be base ETH as well. That doesn't matter. Whoever sends me their ETH wallet first gets $100 to my X account, and that's only
fantastic.
We got listed last night, and this is kind of sort of like, hey, thank Christ we got listed. So there's a lot of work getting here. I had a lot of help doing it. I didn't do it by myself. A lot of people here helped me do it. So thank you to everybody, and I just can't thank everybody enough.
That's fantastic, and I do want to throw on top of that, it relates. So you guys go ahead and get it to it. Find it. Put it in there. Make sure it's an Ethereum wallet. The first person to drop it, he's going to give you $100.
I see some emails coming in right now, so I'll be happy after the stream is sending you your whoever was first gets it. This be fair.
Hey, Alvin's lying. It's not $100. It's 100 pesos.
Oh, the Canadian dollar. Is that what we're talking
about? That's right. It's the Canadian dollar.
Hey, what are you guys? Look. You guys are $1.31 now, or is it?
I'm not even sure. It's something like that.
I don't even know.
Yeah, because you guys are like 30 cents above the dollar, right?
30 cents below. So.
Oh, below. Oh, wow.
No. If it's $1 US and it's $1.30 up there, that's actually 30 cents below.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money Canadian to get the same amount in the American exchange. And, I can't wait till we have a new government. Our prime minister is out of office because he's the worst shit to ever happen to Canadian politics. I know I don't.
He's really sorry. He's really sorry. He said that on live TV. Don't knock on his door.
There's a lot of people suffering right now.
I mean, look, nobody should be suffering in the world because there's enough out there to
60%
help
capital
everybody.
gains. Did they really pass that?
I don't think that's passed, but
I mean, all kidding put aside, is that with or without lube?
Because that's the thing. It doesn't matter at that point. The lube doesn't matter when they're ripping you for 60% of your gains. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's terrible, and that's kind of sort of why we started this whole can of coin thing, because there's just the amount of people suffering right now, and like you see people needing gas and groceries, and the food banks are always empty. So like we do drop off food for the food banks. We do donations. It's a lot of work.
It is, and that's why we need multiple projects across the planet that do different things that can help everybody. Because honestly, look, sometimes you can only help one person or one 3-person family, one single mom with 2 kids. Sometimes that's all you can do. But if that's all you can do, damn it, that is a good human being. Good job. Fantastic. So let's blend all these communities. Let's get all these people together. Me and Alvin are going to have a show to where that's all we talk about. Projects that will help real people and implementing them into the way we do business and our metaverse, and get everything up and running, and make sure that the chat and the community gets a say, gets their ideas put forth. Are we going to accept all of them? No, because a lot of them are going to clash. But if we can get your ideas, we might be able to implement a lot of them, and that's what we want. The user has to be happy. You guys are the users of the metaverse. You guys will be the ones helping, or sometimes you guys be the ones in need, so you never know. And it's one of the things. You don't have to, what's the word you don't have to be known. If you need something, you don't have to be known. Your name doesn't need to be known out there. We don't care. We're not worried about putting that out there. We just want to help you. We want to give a certain amount of whatever it is to help anybody that we can help, and that's what we're going to do. And that's going to be the new show coming up. The Imaginareum is going to run. It's going to be about creating the metaverse from the first block up. And the show that me and Alvin are going to do, it's going to be grabbing projects, blending communities that actually help in the real world, so that we can help you guys. And that's coming up on the end of the show. I just want to let you, Alvin, say whatever you want. You can have 1 minute. You can have 10 minutes. I don't care. No rush. You just speak on what you want to speak on. Tell people where to go. And we're going to get on with this, and we're going to have a good Saturday. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Thank you, Ghost, for hopping in. Go ahead, Alvin. What do you got to say, man? We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate you being a part of this community, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been such a great process and privilege, just from where I was a year ago to where I am now, with all the experience that I've gained, all the people I've met. It's like just building these communities and these partnerships and these relationships. It's so fulfilling. You learn so much as you go, and you got to put that to work. Like, you got to put it to work for your project. You got to put it to work for your partnerships. One thing I did want to mention, a couple of people asked us to show, like, hey, can you record giving your money or paying for gas? So I thought about it, like, we can do those as a win, and then thinking about it is like, how would they feel being recorded, getting help when they're at their lowest point in life? So we're not going to do that. We're not going to get just like, hey.
Yeah, you never want to put somebody on blast. That's bad, and that's bad karma.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that. We're not even going to show the receipts. We're just standing by what we're saying that we're doing, and we're pretty transparent. We're pretty honest about that. So yeah, like I said yesterday, we renounced our contract, so our deck score shot up immediately, and I'm so proud of that because it's never been more than 50 on the deck score. So that's a win for Sitecoin. Another win was getting listed on tickertrending.com. So if you guys don't know about tickertrending.com, go and Google it. It's your project on there as well. It did cost me a little bit of money, but that's fine. That's what it's all about, right? It's about getting your project out there, getting all these influencers looking at your project, and maybe getting a whole bunch more buys, because it really does help the project. Any buys of our coin, there's a 1% tax that goes directly into the liquidity pool. Any sells goes directly back into upgrading our miners and helping out with people with gas and groceries and bills. We just helped somebody out with their mortgage here a couple of weeks ago. They were behind. So we caught up for them. That's what we did. And now we're going to be putting that back in for income tax deductions at income tax time. I'm really looking forward to partnering with Moonboy in the future with this metaverse. It's very exciting. I think there's a lot of...
What do you mean looking forward to? You are.
Yes.
None of this past tense crap, bro.
We're present tense.
Yeah, it's been a great time getting to know everybody. Seeing all these projects evolve into what they are now, into what they're going to be in the future, it's such an honor to be part of that.
Mike and I are expensive to be friends with people, man.
Mike
will be friends with you for chicken wings, and I'm good for Mexican food, so we're good.
You stupid as hell.
Oh my God, chicken wings are my Achilles heel.
Oh man,
you know what, bro? Alvin, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Okay, but I'm going to be very politically correct and polite and read between the lines. Mike has got the perfect hookup. He gets wings and love for $9.99.
This guy here. I'll tell you off the air what he's talking about. I'll tell you off the air. But one thing that we might need to do is the first time me and you hook up, Alvin, and meet and have a business meeting, we need to do it over a wing place and try out some things. And I've got a few down here where I'm at, but you might know some too. So
we could do a Hot Ones on live TV, but our own as a collab.
Hey, that would be something that we'd be willing to do. Like, okay, let's do a hot wing challenge, and whoever donates this will try this. It'd be something that we can try. I bet
we could drink milk for 3 hours.
No. But we'd have to call it slightly warm ones, because I'm not eating a bunch of hot shit online. No. I'm not doing it. I'll be snotting and tearing up. Hey, look, what is it like? Moist.
Hey, I got it. Hot metaverse.
That's interesting.
That sounds like it would have a silhouette of a lady on it. I don't know about that.
Like an X-rated metaverse.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the hot metaverse would have like that on the mud flaps of trucks where it's got the outline of a lady. That seems like that would be it would be a neon outline of a lady. Hot metaverse, and then you got to put in your ID to even log in. We're not. That's a whole different metaverse, people. That's not ours. Sorry to tell you.
But yeah, thank you for speaking today. I'm really excited about the way everything is going with the partnership with Moonboy, with us getting listed, us renouncing our contract. Like, things are looking up. I'm really excited for what the future brings.
Positivity is the number one thing in this world. Negativity will make you fail and become depressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just it relates straight to math for me in my head. This is the way it works. Negativity is a minus symbol. Positivity obviously is a plus symbol. If you have more positivity, exponential positivity, that's a multiplication. You know, if you have an exponential negativity, that's a division symbol.
So is
It
the
breaks
chicken wing
down the
lady a
same way.
positive or a negative?
Well, in your head, she's a positive, but like, you know, I just like chicken wings. I just like chicken wings.
Man, I love
But
it.
look, guys,
That's code for something else, Alvin.
yeah, I'll let you know what he's talking about after the show.
Right.
But yeah, that's been an hour. This is our first episode of the Imaginarium, and just so you know, first episode, it's kind of plain. We're going to put together a structure. We're going to put together a structure for Alvin's in my show where we're talking about other projects. So we're going to have, it's going to be better. We're going to have sections where we actually go through and talk to the community about each individual aspect of what we're going through. So I'm going to put together a structure, and it'll be completely separate from every show. You'll notice every show is different. But we appreciate everybody for showing up here.
Amber wants chocolate pudding.
I know this. Chocolate pudding, that was my fault. I mentioned chocolate pudding a few separate times, and she was like, "Nah, I can't get that shit out of my head. Now I got to get it in my. I got to have some pudding." But what's wrong with pudding? Pudding is wonderful. I love some pudding.
Okay. I have a question for you. I asked a couple of other people. When you eat pudding and then when you eat Jell-O, do you chew it?
Not unless they made it incorrectly.
Because I chew both. I don't know why.
I'm not answering this question. This can go several different ways.
Look, yeah, we're only talking about dessert foods, nothing else. So pudding, if it's done correctly and mixed properly, there's nothing to chew. So I do more of a swish in my swish, like, and then swallow. There's no chewing. Now Jell-O, it's got a little more of a structure. It's a weird way to end this show, but this is how we're going to do it.
I just take my fork or my spoon and just slice it in little pieces and just.
Yeah, like you swallow it, it's still in a chunk in your stomach. Like I swish Jell-O through my teeth back and forth, and then I swallow. But I don't chew. But you know, to each his own. To each his own. To each his own.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Hey, anyway. This is what we're about, talking. We're about talking and working through things and getting things going. So thank you, everybody, for showing up for the first episode of the Imaginarium. And we're going to make these shows absolutely hot for everybody. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Alvin. Thank you, Sitecoin. We appreciate everybody being in the chat, and we will talk to you next time. And I'm going to roll with a Moon Boy outro. So anything you guys want to say before we roll out?
No, I just want to thank everybody for being here.
XRP is pumping.
It's
of course.
All good.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Later, guys.
And have a good night.
I'll catch up with you in a bit, Mike.